Welcome back to Healthy Bites. I'm going to show you how to make tomato ketchup, one of our favorite condiments. Now it's a really simple process. It's about putting a lot of different ingredients into a pan, letting it boil. But it is worth the effort because the amount of preservatives that are now found in our food is incredible. You'll know how fresh this is when you compare it to a shop-bought tomato ketchup. You'll see that there's no natural thickener. We're just going to let it boil until it comes to the correct consistency, and it's going to be delicious. The ingredients are a kg of tomatoes finely chopped up, 3 onions finely chopped up, jaggery, honey which will add sweetness, garam masala, mustard, salt, vinegar, ground cloves and bay leaf. So in a nice dry hot pan, put in the onions. You'll notice that I haven't used any oil in this, and that's because oil is not healthy for us. It's not going to add any flavor for the food. In fact, it's going to deteriorate our body. So let's not put in any oil into our bodies. If you really feel like having oil or you need that lubrication, eat coconut. Coconut is the best source of oil for us. Just take a little bit of tender coconut, eat it, and you're good to go. So to the onions, I'm going to add the tomatoes. I've added the tomatoes, and the next part is just put everything else in, let it boil up until it is nice and tender and soft, and then I'll show you what to do next. So after cooking the tomato mixture for about 15 minutes, I cooled it down and pureed it. And now I'm going to put it back into the pot and let it cook for another 15 minutes. And this is what will thicken it and give it that texture. So I prefer to make it at home because they use corn flour and besan and other things like that to thicken tomato. And you'll wonder why it preserves so well, because all of these additives are put in. So rather than do all that, just take time off on maybe a week, a day, a month. Make this, and then it'll keep in your fridge for as long as it stays. I've never had tomato ketchup last more than 2 weeks in my house, so I make big 2-3 liter batches and give it to everyone, and it's also a great gift to give to everyone. Now traditionally the recipe uses sugar, but I have used a combination of jaggery and honey because there's less processing, less refinement, and therefore it's better for our health. And you're not going to find too much of a taste difference. In fact, it actually tastes nicer because it caramelizes beautifully. Therefore, my version of ketchup has honey and jaggery in it. Now just let it gently bubble away for about 15 minutes. Keep stirring it once in a while so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan, and ketchup is ready. So after about 15 minutes of boiling, the color of the ketchup has changed. It's a beautiful dark red color, ready to serve. So store it in an airtight container for however long it lasts in the fridge, and you'll taste the difference. So this is my recipe for homemade tomato ketchup. Absolutely brilliant. You know what has gone into it. You know that there are no preservatives. You know you can happily feed it to your family. Try it out.